Good afternoon and welcome to one of my favorite places here in scenic Pennsylvania. We are at Tobyhanna State Park and it's a Saturday and I am here with a few fellow YouTubers and friends, and I was invited here by Darcy from Darcy's Hiking Diaries, and she's put together this little event for a few of us creators to hang out by the campfire, just camp and hang and have a good time. So that's what we're doing here, and it's finally a sunny day here in Pennsylvania after all the rainy weekends. So it's 1:45 right now. I got here a little while ago, and I'll introduce you to some of the folks that are here just hanging out, having a good time, and I'll tell you more about what I plan to do here on this video. So here we are at site 113, and here is Darcy.
Hi!
And thank you for putting this little event together.
Absolutely.
And what was your impetus for setting this up?
I just wanted to hang out and get to know you guys more and just relax. And you could kayak here, you can do the trail. Everything's really easygoing here. So I just thought it'd be neat for all of us to get together and get to know each other better.
And then you got here Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So you've been camping already. You've been out here for a few nights.
I got here as soon as I could.
There you go. And also with us is Teddy, camping milkman.
Hello, how are you here today? Hey, Camping Milkman here. Decided to take the 3.5-hour trek out here east.
Damn.
This is the furthest I've ever camped in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So I was very impressed with the park. Very thankful for Darcy to reaching out.
He drove 3.5 hours for me.
Yeah,
Wow,
so,
now you're special.
anytime I have an opportunity to camp, let's camp. You know, I just love it. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Good stuff. And this guy may look familiar to you. This is Jeff from Five Horizons.
How's it going?
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And if you recall, we had done our hike at the Golden Eagle Trail last fall. So how you feeling, Jeff?
How's
Just
it going,
chilling?
everyone? Having a good time. Thanks, Darcy, for inviting me.
I got you.
There was another person who, as soon as I got here, they left. So I don't know if it was because of me, but no, I don't think it was. But the feral female, Lovey, was here. I'll show you a picture of her.
Scared her away.
I scared her away. But the plan for this video today is, in addition to camping and hiking and hanging out, I have invested in a new item for the channel, and I'm going to be debuting it for the first time a little bit later. We're gonna hang out right now, but around 6 o'clock, I'm gonna show you this new toy I got, and we're gonna put it to the test.
right, man.
Wow.
In port. Yeah, so it was really exciting. I mean,
Sounds like a good time.
it was really exciting. We camped on an actual island, you know, obviously.
So it's midday right now here at Tobyhanna, and it's kind of quiet in the campground. Everyone's kind of out doing activities, hiking or boating. So, but this is one of the sites that backs up to the lake. So there's like a little little foot trail here people have created where we can get a view of our first view of Lake Tobyhanna. See what it looks like. Yep. Looking beautiful as always. It's 6 p.m. and what I was just showing you was my new Oru Inlet Kayak. It's a folding origami style kayak that folds up into about the size of a suitcase. I bought this a little while ago, but what we're going to do tonight is we're going to put it out on the water for its first official maiden voyage right here on Tobyhanna Lake.
A little cute one compared to yours.
We're walking down to the lake. It's like dinner time now. This place is jumping. It's a madhouse. But because these are foldable kayaks, they weigh very little. And Darcy has she's behind me there with she has a Tuk Tech, which is a rival company to the Oru. We're gonna test them out here. But I'm gonna put the camera down and see you at the lake. All right, we're in the water for our maiden voyage here in the Oru Inlet Kayak. I'm 5 feet from the shore. I'm just getting my feet wet. All right, so what we have here is the Oru Inlet model. It's the most popular and best-selling model. Now this is what they call a flat water kayak. It's not designed for rivers, it's designed for lakes and circumstances like these. But it is the most popular and bestseller. What I have here is the midnight package, it's called. So most Oru kayaks are in white, but this one comes in a nice, stealthy, attractive black trim. And I got the bundle. So the bundle comes with the oars, a gel cushioned seat. It also comes with a life jacket that I'm not wearing, but I have it right here in front of me, and a couple of a carrying bag, you know, a bunch of accessories and goodies, a dry bag, all those really neat things. So about $1,000 in total is what it cost. So it's about 75 degrees right now. It's going to be a pretty warm night. It's been a pretty warm day, but not too bad. And it's been mostly sunny, but the sun it's going behind some clouds right now. Hopefully it comes out and we get that nice afternoon lighting we're looking for a nice peaceful paddle. Here with Darcy, and of course I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her, so I'm very grateful to her. And just having a nice relaxing time at camp. Probably going to start a campfire when we get back. But it took me 8 months to get the kayak in the water, and now it's here. So my question for you guys is, we got to name it. So what are we going to name this kayak? Let me know in the comments what you think. We're heading down towards the outflow of the lake, and there's a road you cross to get into the campground. The campground is to our left, and beyond that outflow is the Big Bear Swamp. And when you cross that road, you get a beautiful view into the swamp. And they call it Big Bear Swamp because obviously well, there's bears there, I can tell you that much. This is pretty cool though. I'm enjoying this a lot. It's finally gotten much more quiet and peaceful down here. This is really nice. Some lily pads on the water. And I want to get over into the sunny area. I want to put the camera in the water and see if we can see any fish down there. I think that would be cool.
Just go here and back?
So Darcy, how you feeling out there? Pretty confident? Pretty good? Yeah, I think I want to come up this way and go through like some of where it's more like sun.
Okay.
Where I think we can see in the water a little better.
Yeah, I dunked it in, but I doubt I'll see anything. It looked all murky.
This is shallow here. I hit a rock.
Well, this lake isn't very deep in general, right?
Not really. In the middle, it gets a little deep, like right in front of the beach there. This is gorgeous out here now.
I know. Are you gonna still sell it?
No, not for sale.
Yeah. I agree. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah. Now that I've finally gotten the feel and I feel like much more comfortable on it, and like these are the occasions. Like, this is what I wanted it for. These sunset, sunrise, paddles. Not yet. So I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the kayak. Definitely worth the wait. Thanks to Jeff and Teddy and Darcy for helping me get it set up. Everything I've read and heard is that it takes a few times of setting up before you get really comfortable with it, and then once you do, it's a piece of cake. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Oh. This is our first feel of some real waves here. Wind's picking up just a little bit. I think I'm going to make my way back to the other bank. I don't know how if the camera is going to pick it up, but you can see that cloud bank and the sun is just caught up in it. All right, so we've made it back to the shore after a quick little paddle, and I didn't realize, but that was also Darcy's first time out with her Tuck Tech. Is this a particular model or?
Tuck Tech Junior.
Tuck Tech Junior. There you go. And how did that go?
Junior size me.
So.
I really like it. Honestly, I thought I might have balance issues, but it's really smooth, and for my petite size, it's great. I could easily see like young kids being able to use it easily.
All right, so let's take a look at that. And there's the Tuck Tech, and there's the Oru. And yeah, I agree. I was pleasantly surprised. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but then it was not bad at all. So hopefully this will be the first of many more voyages. And like I said, you got to help me name the new kayak. I'm gonna throw out a name that I like called the Black Assassin, but let me know in the comments. And we're gonna head.
I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna have to find a name for mine too.
There you go. So we're gonna head back to camp in a little bit and enjoy the rest of the evening. But and I'll have more footage of that. But thanks for joining. Thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. So we're back at camp now from our float on the kayaks. There's Jeff's setup, Bart the van, his converted camper van. We actually have 3 sites here, 113, 115, and 117. This is Teddy's camping milkman's setup. He's a Coleman guy. There's his tent and some of his really cool, authentic Coleman gear. There's his truck. And this is our main setup. There's Darcy, there's Snow White, and we're getting a campfire going here now, settling in for a nice evening.
She's like, okay, shut up. I said a cabin. I said, even a cabin. I said, was there ever been a cabin that you went to? Black Virginia. I said, but did you have fun? She goes, okay, yeah.
So what do you got going here, Teddy?
Well, this is a Coleman 3-burner. These are made back in the 70s. I have a Griswold number 8 with the lid on top. And I got a slow heat going on. What I got on the inside, I got sirloin tips.
Oh, wow.
This is steak. This is grilling butter, actually. It's got a bunch of garlic and herbs in it.
Oh, wow.
We got onions and peppers, and we have potatoes. All going to cook up and have later on this evening. So, who says that you can't take a well gourmet meal outside? So,
This guy.
look at her smiling, man. She's like,
This guy.
yeah.
That's why he's invited on everything.
It beats ramen soup.
Ramen soup's not a bad thing, though.
Better light than like a battery.
When you hang that up, and
It's just,
mostly a lot of places have the lamp posts.
yeah.
You know, people are like, oh, that's for food. I'm like, that's not for food. That's for a campsite.
Don't mind me. I just do. This is what I do. I just walk around, like set cameras up, put them down.
Do it.
Most of it I don't even use, but sometimes I do.
You're gonna make a video of this.
Very quiet. What were we talking about?
You just listen.
All right, it's Sunday morning, 8:25 a.m. and I am pulling out of the campground of Tobyhanna State Park. We had our camp out with Darcy, Jeff, and Teddy. Really had a great evening by the fire, telling stories, having laughs, and you know, just had a great time. Thank you, Darcy, for setting this up. And it was great to see Jeff again, and it was great to meet Teddy for the first time. Hopefully, I'm sure I'll be seeing him again. Camping Milkman. There's one place I'm curious about here in Tobyhanna. There's a little tiny trail called the Parapet Trail that we actually drove by yesterday, and I want to see if I can find it and just see what's there. I don't think there's probably not much. It's like a 1/10 of a mile. It's a real short trail, but it's marked on the map as a historical point of interest. So I'm going to see if we can find it and just see what's there. That's what I'm trying to do now. So in all the times I've come to Tobyhanna over the years, I've always seen this short little trail and marker marked on the park map, but I've never actually been able to get out to this little trail. And as you can see, it's right along a busy road. There's no really place to park, but I'm finally at the trailhead here. So let's check it out and see if there's anything back here. So I'm at the trailhead, and there's actually a little sign here and some information, basically background information. In Tobyhanna area along Route 423, there are multiple parapet structures. Between 1913 and 14, the first parapet structures were designed and built by a man named Simpson. In 2007, his grandson, Mr. William Beeler, who was a retired Tobyhanna contractor, gathered a volunteer team and rebuilt the structures. The first of the structures Mr. Beeler rebuilt were the first set of firing parapets on Route 423 southwest of I-380. Then in 2009, Mr. Beeler rebuilt a different set of firing parapets northeast of the Tobyhanna State Park. The first unit of the 3rd U.S. Field Artillery arrived at Tobyhanna on August 27, 1912. The area was used for artillery training, and at the time, the forest had been clear-cut. This made it possible to see further for the artillery training. So this area has a long history of long military history. Of course, the Tobyhanna Army Depot is adjacent to Tobyhanna State Park, and it does say in the park brochure that this was once an artillery range, and there have been unexploded ordnances found within the boundaries of Tobyhanna State Park. So maybe there is something back here after all worth checking out. It's gotten really dark out. There's some severe storms just to the north and the east of us. I don't think they're going to affect us here, but it sure looks like it may happen. Still seeing some beautiful mountain laurel along the trail too. Few species still in bloom here in mid-late June. I think this is one of those locations that is just completely oblivious to everybody. I couldn't tell you how many times I drove up and down that Route 423 and never even could find the trailhead. Was beginning to think it didn't even exist. Trail's really becoming grown in. I didn't see anything along the way. I'm not sure how much further back I want to go. I don't have any bug spray on, and it is tick season. It's beautiful back here though, actually. This is Tobyhanna backcountry. There's still a trail here, but I mean, it seems almost like a game trail. Well, I sure hope this isn't a lost cause. I'm not exactly sure what I'm even looking for. And, oh my God, I think we found it. Wow. Look at this. I'll turn the camera around. So my understanding is that this structure behind me would have been an artillery piece placed inside or above this three-sided walled structure, and it would have been used for target practice. I presumably, based on the time, before World War I. And it's been rebuilt, but so it does lead to something after all. The Parapet Trail, nature, adventure, discovery in scenic Pennsylvania. Where else do you get finds like this? So we're standing inside the parapet now, and I'm about 5'10", so yeah, just under 6 feet tall, this wall. And if I was a snake, I'd be hanging out in here. But you can imagine a gun set up here, and sighting and targeting and firing. This was all cleared out at one point 100 years ago. And yeah, a little part of military history here. So if that's something that interests you, the Parapet Trail. I was able to park about 1/10 of a mile, maybe 2/10 of a mile down the road at a little pull off. But again, you'll blow past this sign and this trail like in a blink of an eye. I did it 10, 20 times. Even this morning I did it twice. So pretty cool stuff here. Very cool. Well, because the trail keeps going, I decided, what the heck, let me just walk a little further until it closes up. And damn it, if there isn't another one back here as well. And this one looks even larger. I can hear thunder in the distance. It's really grown up in here. I'm not even sure if I can get to that second one back there. Wow. Oh. God damn, I think there's another one back there too. I think there's a third one. The trail keeps going, sort of, but you can see how grown in it is, although it is beautiful. I don't know how many of these there are back here. At least 3 that I've seen. Super awesome stuff. So probably for sure worth a revisit in a time of the year where all the brush is down and the ticks and bugs and snakes aren't out. But yeah, just awesome documenting this little piece of history. And here's the trail, at least to the second one. This one is larger. I'll turn the camera around again. Neat stuff. I love finding these kind of places that are just like so secret and so hidden. Nobody knows about them. You're not going to find out about this place anywhere else but here. Well, I think you heard that, so time for me to head back to short. way back to the road and back to the car and complete this adventure here. Thanks for joining me once again here in scenic Pennsylvania, Tobyhanna Bash. Some kayaking, some camping, and some history. Great stuff. All right, guys, see you on the next one. Gator out.